While Mukhtar has been a little starved, hasn't scored in 5, Español's on the right with his service. It's a matter of time before he gets going again. And despite 4 major names missing in the 11, this team can still hurt you. They should have space to go and express themselves. And that's important for Son, who I can't believe he's 11 games into the regular season and he still hasn't found the back of the net. That needs to change tonight.
And we welcome you to Middle Tennessee, to Jodis Park on a very warm evening in Nashville. 2 teams from 2 cities where the show never stops. Of Brian Schwacke's goal and wide of the target for a goal kick.
Really well by being able to still stretch teams and get beyond.
Now this is Son, he's off and away and Schwacke's come out and the deflection almost took it into the net. Ultimately it's gone behind, it'll be.
It's one way to get at a team. As soon as they win the ball in transition, Corcoran is far too casual on the ball, and look at Son go. Blistering pace as he's going beyond. The sharpness he expects out of his players, it's why you're seeing them be so successful, in the depth to which they're able to go as well, the belief that he creates amongst his players. I mean, it really is top sessions for what I've taken in.
Stuck here finds Hollingshead. Visitors just trying to make some of the running here with Son on the turn. Outside in Martinez. Tillman's in the middle. Martinez keeps going from an acute angle. Schwacke makes the save.
Son spins out of trouble and into Martinez. There's not a lot of space to work, but he just slows down enough that Lovitz, he stops closing down and then he goes. He's got that little bit of room to try and creep in, and he's trying to just sneak it beyond Schwacke.
And it was a costly defeat for them. This is Mukhtar, helps it on. Madrigal, back for Hany. Mukhtar! And Nashville score!
Ripping teams apart down the right-hand side. And coming into tonight, we said, how far forward will Reed Baker-Whiting get into the attack? He creates that 2v1 against Segura, who gets sucked in, and when the ball bounces into Mukhtar, look at him go in between defenders, and a swift, quick feet from Madrigal just to return the ball back into Mukhtar. Quick little exchange. Madrigal dances around Porteous into Mukhtar, who hadn't scored in 5 matches coming into tonight. But we said it wouldn't be long as this man hits the back of the net and gets his side going. What a start.
This is Waleji. He's got nice feet for a centre half. No offence.
Percent pat.
Palacios, Espinosa, he's got room. And on the bounce, Sal makes the save.
Yeah, they're starting to go now.
This kind of area, isn't there? As we look at Madrigal, who has had an excellent start to his MLS career. Now Mukhtar, on a night where he's already hit the target, right in front of that group, might fancy a go, but Lovitz could deliver as well for the danger man. Mukhtar hits it and scores! 100 goals in a Nashville shirt from modern day.
Well, since coming to Music City, he has put in MVP seasons every single year. And tonight he is showing why. I felt Hassel was a little bit too far over. And there was a big gap in between him and his right side post. And Mukhtar takes advantage, already scoring a goal. He'd be feeling unbelievable about taking this on, and the whip and the power. The hit in the back of the net for the second time. What a goal.
A Centurion in Nashville colours. That's a total goal tally for you from Major League Soccer, the playoffs, US Open Cup, which Nashville won last year, and Leagues Cup. At the other end, a goal back, Martinez. That is what LA needed. Great ball across the 6-yard box. And Marc Dos Santos maybe could just change those notes a little bit that he was writing right then.
There you see the best side of LAFC is when they can quickly get the ball out to Bouanga and let him do his thing. In this battle without Andy Najar tonight, said, well, what will that look like against Reed Baker-Whiting? Look at Bouanga, how he dances. And even with that protection of Palacios coming in, Bouanga, he can still get to the byline. And as soon as he gets the little window, that flash across goal for Martinez.
Seen as a lock for a starting spot. There's a proud Canadian watching on. And Marc Dos Santos. And here's his goal scorer, who has another go and draws the save from Schwacke.
Well, that goal has got Martinez going.
Against Baker Whiting. 3 in the middle. And you get an angle for another cross. In fact, he goes for goal. Schwacke beating it away.
He's got his number now, Bouanga. In Montreal, his life in Montreal. Quite an interesting conversation about it.
Martinez. It was the noise of the engines at the circuit. He grew up within earshot. And he's been fascinated by that sport. Oh, that's a giveaway. And this is Tillman. If he plays it back, Son is there. He goes for the side netting instead. And from that angle, just too acute.
Saved by Schwacke. And as Espinoza is too slack with this, Reed Baker Whiting, he's looking for the ball on his right foot, and Tillman.
And Mukhtar gets us back underway for the second half under the lights.
25 yards out from goal, can go either side.
He already has 2. Now he has 3. What a hat-trick from Hany Mukhtar!
He is hitting top gear tonight. And the first one to Hassel's right. Well, how about this? Curler bangs it into the top end to the keeper's left-hand side, and what a curler. It's got the pace, it's got the shape, and it's got the same end result. It thunders into that top corner to make it a hat-trick. Twice Porteous has caused a foul to put Mukhtar in a position to go bang a free kick.
Quickly back in play. And this is Tillman, and that was deflected. There'll be another corner.
It's a good block, because that's a good spot for Tillman. Even though he wouldn't want that necessarily on his left, he had sight of goal for a moment.
Big chance to get a foothold back in the game. And at the near post, it's been touched in. Bouanga was the man who got it. And LAFC get themselves right back in this one once more.
For Nashville, and Baker Whiting, he has to defend that front area. As he comes off, Bouanga sneaks in, he's unmarked, and just needs a glancing little touch. And with nobody on that front post, it surprises Schwacke. Slight little deflection from Madrigal. And Nashville are stunned, where they've been on top of LAFC. Slight little touch on Bouanga brings them back.
55 days break after next weekend, so they might as well give everything now, and that was Porteous at the near post. The header, though, lacking a little bit of control.
Starting this match on the bench. What can he offer with his ability through the middle of the pitch?
It's too strong for Mukhtar. So, perhaps the only component that's missing. Goal for him tonight. And a game that's gone back and forth. Well, here he is, and Schwacke makes the save. Bouanga again.
Hang in the air for ages. That curler's coming in. It was a great interception again from Tafari. And well done to Delgado, getting back and then hitting the ball out to Bouanga with pace. He seems to lack that level of desperation from LAFC. You're chasing the game, you're fighting for a point. And I know there's tired bodies on the pitch, but there's a lack of urgency right now.
Smolyakov. Good ball in. And it could be Hollingshead. Oh, great save, Schwacke. This exclusive Knockout replay is brought to you by AT&T.
Well, look how big Schwacke keeps himself. And he doesn't guess. He comes out, and when Hollingshead does just about everything.
Beyond the 6 minutes. Hollingshead forward. Bauer with the clearance. There goes the whistle. It's Hany Mukhtar's night. It's Nashville's night on Sunday Night Soccer.